Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with my garage. Now before we get into things, please remember, if you're new here, you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you like the video, then please hit that like button. Much appreciated. Thanks very much. Anyway, on with the video. So, I've been rather busy off camera. I've been experimenting a little bit here. So I didn't really like the picket fence. So I'm considering building a wall, you know, with a couple of entrances for the vehicles here. I don't think it's gonna... See, the problem is, it curves. I mean, I could, if I went in a straight line right across here, it would meet the corner of that wall, I think. So I could do it that way. Or, just so there's like less clipping visible there, I could just bring this wall out a bit, maybe up to the white line. I don't know. That's still experimental. I might make the wall a bit thicker as well. I might just double that up. Anywho, what else have I been up to? Oh dear, I think I need to sort that out. See, before I built that wall over there, the experimental wall, I was going to use these. And once I'd got them here, I was like, nah, don't like that idea. What's that? Almost bald tires. So we'll chuck this on here with all the other junk that I don't need. And that. I've also been busy up in the house, up in the woods, so we're going to take a look over there shortly. Most of the changes I've made in here, I mean, I've had to tidy up over here. Just realised that these axle stands are two different heights. Put some more shelving to go here, but as you can see, it's not spawned in correctly. I think I've got things a bit too close to the wall and to each other, so I'll have to sort that out. Tidied everything up here. We've got brake fluid, oil, coolant, extra coolant down there, and some welding rods and discs. Spare bulbs, just because I had them kicking about. Over here, we'll get to this in a minute. I bought another tyre rack. So my plan is to have like sets of 4 tyres ready to go on here. So I've got some 14s there, some 15s, 16s, and some more 15s, different wheel styles as well. This, as I found the toilet, which is a collectible, technically I could go and sell it to Steve, I decided to build a toilet in here. So we've got a little toilet room. I just realised I'm not getting any game sounds out of my earphones. Let me just check the headphones are actually turned on. Yep. Yeah. Maybe the ambient noise isn't loud enough to trigger them. It's a bit quiet though. Just crank the volume up just a smidge. Yeah. Spare set of shelves there. So I need to find somewhere to store that lot. Went over to the shop in town. Okay, they've all got stuck. Went over to the shop in town and bought one of everything because I do have the infinite building mod. I know it's cheating, but while on the subject of mods, I did remove the infinite cut and welding mod, so I don't have that anymore. I've got to buy welding rods and discs. I don't know about anyone else, but sometimes I just start feeling a bit bored doing the same thing, you know. And yeah, it's a lot easier with the infinite mods, but sometimes I just want to change. So, right, I guess to the house next. We will take... I don't know how I'm going to sort that out yet. Might have to just hook the winch on it and winch it back up. Let's take the boring lad. Forgot where the ignition key was. I'm getting too used to all the American vehicles on here where the ignition is this side. Okay, so this is not the fastest thing on the planet, but it will get us there. I'm sure you guys will sort yourselves out eventually. I still haven't got my my steering wheel out of the cupboard. I need to get that out of there. So I think driving would be so much easier with a wheel. The problem is with the keyboard, you've got more jerky movements. You don't get no smooth turning with a keyboard. So it's always like this, which makes driving a bit harder. Yeah, put markers up there that so I can tell where the drive is. Just because. And I totally forgot I'd sent that over here. That sort of rolled into the trees. Hey. Home sweet home. Yeah, I'm too used to the American cars because I keep going down there for the e-brake as well. So I've got supply and whatnot set up here, so if we ever feel like a change of scenery, I can come up here. Axle stands, jacks, welder, gas cans, shock blaster, supply of welding rods, discs, water, oil, toolbox, big torches. I don't know why Viking put the light switch up there, but no, like, physical lights. Yeah. Well, I need to get rid of these, don't I? Because I don't want them anymore. So, where did I lay? Did I? Don't tell me I haven't got a move tool up here. I thought I did. Nuts. Well, I'll get rid of those later. For now. Does that sound a bit sluggish when that turns over, or is that just me? Hit the wrong gear. I'm just accelerating downhill without actually using the throttle and changing gear. Slow down for the corner, otherwise I'll end up in the hill there. Coming through. Might help if I shift down. Okay. Right, where's the move tool? I think I should have two lying around here somewhere. They've got to be somewhere, because... Oh, I know where they are. I know where they are, just remembered. That's a miracle in itself. I actually remembered where something is. It should be in here. There's one. Need to try and get that up against one of these walls, and I'll get rid of this. I don't know if I can get rid of these in this bin. Oh, I can. Some of these items, these mod items, that is, that I've tried to get rid of in the past, they get stuck. Like the ramps I got did. It's a bit of a pain in the backside. I've now got one stuck on Steve's pallet down at the docks. I still want to get this into another vehicle, so we may go to the junkyard later. Let's see if we can find something. There's Ford 6 left a comment, said it could even be a bad start. It could be anything really. It could be a bad starter. The starter looked good. I don't know what they say. Just because something looks good doesn't necessarily mean it is good. It really sucks. Why don't I do this? I use my brain. You know, work smarter, not harder. There we go. That's better. Just heard a seagull squawk outside my window, and I thought that was actually a kid screaming. So many seagulls around here. Actually, I'm like 5 miles from the coast. Actually, in fact, if we go into the city, which my nearest one is Norwich. We're in Norfolk, UK. That's like 20 odd miles from the coast, and you still get seagulls. Somewhere there, do. Yeah, it's that lot cleared up. So, do I go find a vehicle to put that in? Actually, I've got a vehicle, haven't I? Over at the house. Actually, what I will do. Get hold of it, did I? Grab that. Where's my towing eye? There it is. Let's just see if I can see, the problem is every time it loads in, this car ends up further and further back until it just rolls off. And so, again, when you load in, that won't load in connected to the car. It's a bit concerning. Why have I got a coil spring underneath my truck. Where did this come from? I have no idea where that came from. This is still sitting level, so that's obviously still got all 4 springs on it. I'm just going to double check though. Yeah, we've got one there. Got one there. Should have one on all 4 corners. Yep. Yep. I have absolutely no idea. It didn't fall off. No, this is sitting level as well. Hum, 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 hum. I want to do something different with this, but I'm not sure what. Lowering kit? Could do a lowering kit on this, couldn't I? I put my toolbox down here, didn't I? I was having a good old clean up. Might as well do a bit of panel beating on this. Was it the A pillar? Yeah. I don't think this side got damaged. It really does look like a project car with all the Bondo and everything over it, doesn't it? It just yells out, this car's a project. All the different body colours. Panel colours, I should say. I'll just get another. Maybe I was seeing things. I thought I saw another. No, I am getting one. Is that on the bulkhead? Is that on the bulk? Floor? Oh, apparently the floor got a bit buckled. And that rocker did as well. Another thing I got curious about as well. Americans call this the rocker. We call it a sill. S-I-double-L. Like window sill. I was wondering how both names came about. I mean, to me, hood and bonnet is quite obvious because you wear a hood and a bonnet on your head. You know, it covers your head. So, although I don't know why we call this the boot. A trunk makes more sense because you store stuff in a trunk. You know, with a storage trunk and whatnot. Anywho, let's get this bodywork finished, shall we? Where do I put my fillers? Over here. Ah. So the infinite body filler mod is separate. I thought it was part of the you know, the grinding wheels and welding sticks mod, but it's not. I just took the epoxy handbrake off. This didn't have this damage on the car when I first bought it from the dealership. And I can't remember how this got damaged. Oh, okay, so you can Bondo the mirror. I did not know that. Let me just reapply the e-brake. You've got to remember I've got some rust in there before I go a painting. I will leave the infinite Bondo mod on simply because you end up using so much of it when you get a car damaged like this. And what I've done there would have probably been at least a pot and a half if I didn't have the mod installed. I think the only part I need to replace is the shattered windshield. Chuck that on the junk truck. Oh, no, don't need that. Folding rod. You only notice them if you see the shadow that lays, or they create. Right, where do I sling the hammer? I better put that back before I forget where it is. Oh yeah, I need a side window as well because that got broken. I really cannot remember how that happened. So for a change, we have a wolf. I don't need engine, do I? I'm working on the engine. What I do need is the windows. Front left, I think the lifter is fine. And a windshield. That's it. Should be it anyway. Pop this in. And don't we wish all windscreens would just go in that nicely? We've got the rear window, so it's just the door. But yeah, I've forgotten where the bolt is for the door card. That's a lock, isn't it? Yeah. Just looked at the other door. It is somewhere here. There it is. What's going on with the door? There we go. Might just put a new door on that, actually. Yeah, because that's not lining up. Is it the door or is it the door card? That's the other question. Can test that out. I need the front left. We'll get a door card. It's not for this car, is it? Whoops. That must be for the wagon. Is that the coupe that I've got? Yeah, it is. So I need the bigger door panel, don't I? Yeah. It's the door card, because that's just lined up, see? Okay. Yeah, so that's junk. It's gotten a bit warped in the collision. We need the window. It's the window, there we go. Pop you on. Got the wrong window, didn't I? That'll be for the sedan and wagon. No, I don't want interior, do I? Want windows. Wakey wakey, dear boy. That's the rear left. I'm not reading, am I? Front left coupe. That's the one I want. I'll get there eventually. Where'd that go? Oh, it's there. Put that sort of one car, you donut. I don't know where my brain is this morning, but it certainly isn't running on all 4 cylinders, is it? Right, so damage-wise, that's repaired. I need to give it a colour. If I can remember where I put it, I did buy a colour finder. I've just realised it's in the back of the truck that's up at the house. Have I got anything up here that I could just paint it to make it look somewhat better? Nothing that I actually like the look of. I do hate working in the dark. And besides that, I just want to have a look over at the shop. Does this NPC have a name? Does anyone know? Everyone, I don't know if it's his official name, but everybody calls him Steve down at the docks.
Have you checked my new tool selection? You definitely should if you haven't.
Should I do a nice bright pink one? A nice bright pink. You know what? Just for the fun, I'm going to. Don't ask, mate. I can see you. You always get an itch somewhere when you've got both hands busy. Or both hands full or something, you know. You're carrying something, you've got tools in them, or I don't want the bumpers even painted. So at least not pink. It's just going to look so stupid when I'm done. The rear bumper mounts again. Not in the trunk, are they? No. It's the problem when you don't work on a vehicle for some time. You kind of start forgetting where all the bolts and things are. There it is. And there it is. Put this over here, out of the way. do. Be a nice hot pit. Why has it done that? I don't like that. It's gone a bit weird on this corner. Okay, I threw the can down and it fixed itself. Let's get underneath. I should have left the door card off, really, shouldn't I? It's done. I'm just in such a weird random mood this morning, so I'm going to have a pink car. We have to replace a panel on this driver's side. That is going to bug me, otherwise I'm not sure what's going on there. Well, that's not bad. 2 cans have done that. Shut that door, can't I? The door just shoved me into the lift. Too close, you can't jump up onto the car. I should have got one of them colour identifier tools while I was at the shop. I'm going to get it in a minute. Inside here. A beautifully pink vehicle. That door is a complete... Where's the door? A totally different shade of pink. Okay, that's a weird little glitch. You see that down here on this corner of this panel? Watch, if I drop the can, it changes. I pick the can up. This whole panel goes darker when I pick the can up. Okay, that's weird. Maybe the panel's not at fault then. All the darker panels so you've got a darker fender there, but if I let go of that... Huh. Oh, I forgot a bit at the front. Forgot the little trims here. Before I forget. I knew it would be the last one that dropped. I'm not going to keep all of these. I'll keep those 4. Alright, put the bumpers back on. That doesn't look as daft as I thought that was going to, actually. I thought it was going to look a lot worse than that. I could have swore that was lime green when I took it off, like this one. to find the colour of that bumper. I've just seen another bit that I've missed. Top of that A pillar. Did I get this A pillar? Yeah. Missed a bit right there. Let's go and get that colour tool. Should be up there. Is
I got a joke for you. Do you know how to call someone without a body and a nose? Nobody knows.
God. Here's some free advice for you. Don't give up your day job. Now, I did try to install, I may have done something wrong, but I did try to install a mod that literally allows you to change the colour of every like texture in the game. Apparently, if you just put it on the palette, you get like a HUD come up for all the different colours. I couldn't think of the name for a second. It's not worked, so I don't know if I've done something a little wrong there. I'll have to look into it. I've seen a few other gamers use that, and I thought, you know, why not? So, how do I use this thing? Do I just go near a colour and it'll... Colour meter. It's giving me 3 different colours when I put it on the door. See? That's giving me 2. 22F01C. We'll try that one first. 22F01C. 22F01C. That's the one. That's how it works. You have to put it on the door. It's a handy little excuse me, a handy little device. So off it comes again. You know what, it's been a bit of a pig to get hold of that. That is such a handy tool, because if you forget to change your vehicle colour, like I often do, and then you need a spray can later, then you're a bit screwed. That side done. Yeah, and chuck it back on there. Hot pink with luminous green bumpers. Keep that can. Ooh. I just realised that tool's going to be a great help for a lad wagon project that's in there. I still remember, I haven't forgotten, surprisingly, but I've got a land wagon in a very similar colour to that, with some purple panels, and Ford 6 left a comment on that video couple of months or so ago now, I think. Maybe a bit longer. I'm saying it looked like the Joker's colours from Batman. So I was going to do the car in that colour, but I couldn't figure out what colour or what shade of purple that the rear panel on it was. Now I can. Let's pick these up. Right, I'm voting on a trip to the junkyard. Just looking at how much cash I had. What's that? Oh, it's the other move tool. Well, technically that's done. I suppose I could flip this. Let's put that there for now. Don't really know what to do with this, actually. What did I put in it? Oh, it's got the i6 in it. Thought I saw something rusty around there. Nope. Let's go with the junkyard. Still got the lad wagon project here, and I'm going to have to move one of these, aren't I? Because if I buy a vehicle, I ain't got no space to put it. Move, bish. There we go. Ooh, better not push you any further. Oh, a whole bunch of i4 spares here. Perhaps I should take these and put them in my engine room, as I lack i4 spares on the shelf. Might do that. Might just baggage them up in my backpack. We can take push mode off, can't we? Alright then, let's load in this. Right then. All loaded up. I'll leave those wheels here, I think. I don't need those at the garage. I've got a set of 4 there. Ooh. I was just thinking my Wolf back at the garage, the hot pink one, needs a rear seat and a correct colour door card, doesn't it? It's not going to fit from that. And typically, both of those are the wrong colour interior. I bet you got the wrong colour as well. Yep. And in the whole junkyard, we've got just one B200 with a very knackered i6 in it. But I've got a very good V8 engine at home, haven't I? At the garage. Good i6 block there. Is that a fuel door? That's a fuel door, isn't it? Yeah. Fender flare. Only one though. One's no good. I need 4. Rust exhaust. What's that off of? That's the i6 diesel. I ain't got a spare one of them. Let's have a spare one of them on the shelf. I used to go mad on spare parts. I used to come to the junkyard on a regular basis, buy a load of used spare parts, and I'd have hundreds everywhere of just random spare parts. I don't know what to do because I don't need a box on the back. I've not got a flatbed version of one of these B200s. Perhaps I could do that with it. It's not a great deal of money. Left the brake shoes behind. Don't need any more lads. We don't need the box. Another box. Like I said, I've not got much spare in the way of the i4 parts. So we'll take the load. Totally forgot that button. Totally forgot that I hadn't done this. I think I picked up a drive shaft. I didn't really need the drive shaft. They're not engine parts. Although a spare brake line wouldn't be a bad thing. And a spare fuel line laying about wouldn't be a bad thing either. I've got some louvers over here. Okay, wrench, because I'm going to take this box off. Or do I leave the box on it? Yeah, actually I'll leave the box on it. I'll take it off back at the garage. So we'll get this towed. Like so, and hope that hasn't landed on anything. Do I have Yep, I've got i4 parts over here as well. Is that turbo full? Don't know, but I've got enough turbos back at the garage. There we go. So I'm just going to go and empty this backpack. See, like I said, I haven't got much in the way of i4 parts over here, so that's a block. Perhaps I should actually build a couple of these blocks up so I've got engines ready to go. That was actually a good landing spot. It's right between me trucks. Right, wrench. I'll get this box off. Get the box off and take it straight down to Steve's. I've just seen another move tool as well. And I can remember how the box comes off. My box truck that's in storage, I built that quite some time ago. So now I actually can't remember how you take the box off. Oh, is it the pry tool? Put this wrench back in here because I've remembered I've got a spare one over there, haven't I? We have one on the shelf here. take the toolbox. Not that. That. No. It's going to take me half an hour just to figure out how to take that off. I suppose I could just take the flatbed off anyway, because I'm probably going to need that off to tinker around under. I can't see a thing under here. Where's my torch? And there it is. I was looking for that bolt and it was right in front of me. Okay. Two rotten frame rails. This one might be a bit too on the rotten side, but it'll do for experimental purposes. So, first things first, we've got to remove the dead engine. Still got two good pistons in, but considering the condition of the rest of the block, I don't think I would trust those as far as I could throw them. So, I'm not. They're going to get replaced. We've got a fuel line still connected, because... Yep. Okay, so where's my dumpster truck? Here we go. Chuck that in there. Block still won't remove for some reason. Have I forgotten something? I must have forgotten something somewhere. Did I actually undo the transmission bolts this side? Oh. Now it's popped itself off. Yeah, I'm not going to salvage anything from that. That can go straight down to Steve-O. There we go. Fuel tank is there. Put a new used engine in. Changing that starter motor and put a brand new one on. So need engine, need V8. Just because I'm too lazy to go and get the other ones. Starter motor, that was it. Go. Oh, I forgot the battery wire, so I'm going to go back and get those in a bit. There's one. Where's the other boat? Oh, there. It's a lot easier than I thought it was. Got myself stuck. Again. That's replaced. Now I need some fresh battery wires because they weren't any good. There we go. We'll throw some gas in it. Ain't got no gas in it. Can't remember where that comes from though. That's saying. Don't know if I really need to bolt it to the gearbox, but might as well while I'm here. I've already done it this side. Oh yeah, battery wire. Done that one. I did this one, didn't I? Yep. On the ground. Yes. Stick this in. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to take this over here. I was about to put diesel in it. That wouldn't have worked, would it? Might as well fill the tank up while I'm here. Oh. All paid for. Put this on. Try and keep this level. Drop it straight back in here and we should be good. Took a little bit to go. I'm not going to go anywhere because I haven't got. Oh, there is a gear stick there. It's almost camouflaged with the rest of it. Still takes a while to turn over though. It's turning over faster. Better not run it for too long because I haven't got a radiator attached, have I? I think that might have damaged a block as well. Whoops. I couldn't have damaged a block that quick. Maybe that's always been the problem. Can't believe it still runs up. Perhaps I should have put the coolant on. Never mind. Okay, why can't I shove this thing out of the way? I'll just shove it up here for now. Just for a bit of fun, let's give it a wash. Bring out its true colours now. Didn't want to do that. Never mind. Can't remember what I've got on this one. What did I put in the first one? Oh, wolves. Took a little bit of time to load up. Finish washing this down. It's chrome while I'm at it. There we go. It's got a lot of stuff broken on this. I am actually tempted to put a radiator into this and a couple of front wheels just to see if it will actually drive. Oh, no it won't, because we're missing a couple of key components there. You know, as in the differential and the connecting drive shaft. Ooh, a piston. Oh, I better shut this, but no. Get that body over there, don't Steve. I don't think he's going to be open at the minute. Get that down there, and that will be it for the video, I think. When it saves. I don't get why we can move something like this without a move tool, but the furniture we need the move tool. Or is that done so we don't accidentally move the fur? Ah, yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? That would actually make a lot of sense. What happens if I put that there? Oh. Okay. I'm assuming that refill gas tanks would be for the MIG welder. Black. That's the bad starter. Well, I've got 3 of these here. We'll just sit another one over here. Just lay that there. Apart from a piece of interior missing and a mismatched piece here, this is golden. I'm stuck on the curb. Okay, I have actually managed to get it stuck on the curb. That's embarrassing. Here we go. Packed up out of the way for now. Right, yeah, I think that'll be it for today's video. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like it. Subscribe if you're new here. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.